The Supreme Court has junked the petition seeking to stop or question the impeachment proceedings against Vice President Sara Duterte, clearing the way for the case to remain before the Senate Impeachment Court. Meanwhile, on the 13th day of the impeachment trial, Senator judges focused on COA audit findings on the alleged misuse of confidential funds as witnesses face questions on documentation, audit compliance, and confidential fund expenditures. The full details from IBC News correspondent Patrick Upo.
The Supreme Court has dismissed petitions questioning the House of Representatives' impeachment proceedings against Vice President Sara Duterte, saying the issues had become moot after the articles of impeachment had already been transmitted to the Senate. House-led prosecutor Terry Redon welcomed the decision, saying it puts an end to repeated claims of a minute trial and fishing expedition, adding that proceedings should now proceed solely before the Senate Impeachment Court. On the 13th day of trial, senator judges scrutinized COA audit findings on the alleged misuse of confidential funds by the OVP, centering on the testimony of former COA State Auditor Roderick Pamil. Questions focused on whether confidential funds remain subject to audit, the use of acknowledgement receipts, and compliance with the 2015 Joint Circular.
Nakapagbigay po ba sila ng mga kompletong dokumento at resibo na hinihingi ng COA?
Ang tanging period lang po na, sa pagkakalam ko na mayroong documentary evidence of payments based on may stay sa ICFAO o yung fourth quarter of 2022. At based po dun sa kanilang documentary evidence of payments for that period, wala po silang sinamit na official receipt or sales invoice.
But why COA did not immediately refer the matter to the Office of the Ombudsman?
Pwede lang namin siyang i-refer to the Office of the Ombudsman kapag nagkaroon ng final order at hindi po kinumply ni OVP.
Dahil hindi ka na-connected sa ICFAO, so wala ka ng pakialam kung ano na nangyari sa kaso.
The issue of aliases used in confidential fund documents was likewise discussed.
Sa ibang mga agencies na enforcement agencies, ibang government agencies na gumagamit ng alias, pinapayagan ba o hindi?
Hindi naman po namin ma-determine based on the documents alone kung alias or not kasi wala naman po silang ina-attach na document.
While Senator Judge Robin Padilla questioned Wamil about confidential operations and the country's security situation.
Ang DepEd, diyan po nanggagaling ang tinatawag naming sa Communist Party po, ano? Meron po kasing pangkat gerilya, ang pangkat politikal. Yung pangkat politikal, yan po yung mga estudyante na nanggagaling sa universidad. Sang-ayon po ba kayo doon?
I cannot answer that po, Your Honor.
Okay, dahil wala nga po pala kayong clearance.
Proceedings then shifted to the prosecution's second COA witness, current COA ICFAO State Auditor Silene Del Campo, who testified that the OVP's response to the notice of suspension remained non-compliant with the 2015 Joint Circular. She confirmed that, based on the audits she handled, VP Sara was the only DepEd secretary who received confidential funds during her audit period.
From 2014 to present, siya lang po yung Secretary of Education na may confidential fund.
The impeachment trial will resume next week, August 10. Patrick Gupo, IBC News.